Hey, what's good, yo? Welcome back to another video. It's Anish, and today we got a pretty interesting report that the Texans were eyeing a different rookie quarterback other than Davis Mills, and that quarterback, it was Kellen Mond. And this was in a report per Chris Thomason, in which Kellen Mond's father, Kevin, told interviewer that the Texans texted Kellen Mond's agent that they were going to pick him at pick 67, but right before they were about to, the Vikings jumped the Texans and selected him at pick 66. And so this is pretty interesting. Some may see this as the Texans are panicking after Kellen Mond was drafted and they selected Davis Mills. But this kind of conflicts a previous report by Mark Berman, who said that the Texans had already called Mills, stating an intention to pick him at pick 67 prior to fellow quarterback Kyle Trask's selection at pick 64. And Mills' sister, Allie Mills, said that the Texans actually called him a few picks before Trask was called. We knew he was in competition with Trask and Mond. We didn't even care when we heard their names because the Texans had already called Davis. So that's what his sister said. So maybe the Texans, one could postulate that the Texans were happy with both prospects, Mond and Davis Mills. They were just fine with whatever quarterback landed at pick 67. They weren't willing to trade up to draft one of the two. So maybe you can think that they were fine with either Davis Mills or Kellen Mond. And it makes sense that they were eyeing Mond. He's a very, probably a pretty good dual threat quarterback. He's a pretty willing pocket passer. He's has improved his confidence levels over his years in college. He has improved ball placement in 2020. He had a improved touchdown to interception ratio from 2 to 1 to 6 to 1 in 2020. There were some concerns with him with like throwing with anticipation, choosing really short throws compared to big play opportunities, some indecisiveness that kind of showed in some games against other teams. So I think so there were concerns. Obviously, with every prospect, there's concerns. So, but the Texans in the draft video for Davis Mills, Texans look pretty happy selecting Davis Mills. So maybe they're, like I said earlier, they were fine with him. And who knows when if the Texans did make a mistake by not trying to trade up, who knows? Or but yeah, whether or not that's still yet to be seen. And who knows when Kellen Mond will get his opportunity in the NFL as a Minnesota Viking, because they still have Kirk Cousins there, and so he might not get his opportunity in 1 or 2 years. And Davis Mills, who knows if he gets his opportunity this season? Hopefully, maybe around week 8 or somewhere around that time. But yeah, and what's funny is that this kind of situation has happened to the Texans before, in which the Eagles jumped the Texans and drafted Andre Dillard. And I think it was reported that the Texans wanted to draft Andre Dillard, and instead they picked Titus Howard. But it turned out for the better. Titus Howard ended up being a better tackle than Andre Dillard. So it happened for the best of her team. So I think maybe we just take this with a grain of salt. I mean, it's not like this is going to really change much. Both prospects are very promising. I wouldn't have mind either of them, and it shows that the Texans, they weren't afraid to trade up, as we saw with Nico Collins. So obviously, I think it's just what happened. I think it's what I mean. I don't think people should put too much stock into this report that we missed out on Kellen Mond. That's still yet to be determined, and we'll just have to live with the results if he turns out to be like the next Patrick Mahomes or something crazy like that. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know your thoughts on this report, and as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.